It's not happy about something. I've gone down that way once and done it, but there's something wrong with the speed controller. It's really unhappy. It's not working properly.
Because it's a little bit less of a...
See that?
Yeah, there's a little bit less of a...
Yeah. Come on, little ESC, you can make it. Go on. Uh-oh. All right. So, let's turn the selector off. It's back together. So, what was the problem? The problem was the recess for the bearing in the new front clamshell of the differential that FID give you with the upgrade kit. In my one, it just wasn't big enough for the bearing. So all I did was I just gently, very gently dremeled a little bit out bit by bit, make sure it's as good as it can be, and then just squeezed the new bearing in, and now it works perfectly. So I got the new gears in, I got the new shocks on. I haven't got it's only plastic shocks up front, but I'm going to run it like that anyway and see if it works, so you guys know whether or not you can buy it with whether or not you can fit this upgrade to the plastic front shocks, and just simply drill a 4.5mm hole, put a 5mm bolt through it, and then a M5 nut on the other side. I will test it and see if it holds up to, you know, basic bashing abuse. Speaking of bashing abuse, the Kraton got it at the beach today, and man, if you're like me, you've run cars at the beach before, then you vowed never to run them at the beach again because of the corrosive nature of salt water, then you do it again, and then you vow that you're not going to do it again. Well, that's exactly what happened here. I was in a bit of a destructive mood today. We were off to the beach with the family, and I ran this with these paddle wheels, did a load of pond skipping on salt water, thrashed the living daylights out of it, completely submerged it at one stage, then just pulled it out and went again, and this Savox servo is completely shot. I think the receiver is okay. I think I've saved the receiver. The ESC seems to be okay, and the motor seems to be okay, but we won't know until it all goes back together with a new Savox servo, better servo than the other one anyway. For those of you who want to know how to look after a car after running it at the beach, run it at the beach, get it home, cold water spray down, bath it in GT85, literally bath it in GT85, take the electronics out, sorry, bath it in GT85, The motor's sealed, so it should be okay. I mean the ESC and the receiver. Leave it overnight like I'm going to, and then tomorrow, when the GT85 has really kind of got into it, I'm going to put it in the bath, and I really take piping hot water, and I wash it off with piping hot water. Most of the GT85 comes off, all of the salt comes off, all of the sand comes off, everything comes off, and you start afresh with a fresh truck. Obviously, if you feel like you've got sand in your differentials, you'll have to take the front and rear clip off, but I don't feel like there's sand in there. I just think that the bearings at the end of the hub carriers and the front A-arms, the drive shaft, the CVDs need to come out, and I just need to change or just lube up those bearings again, and that should be good as gold. But I'm super stoked with this. I really didn't think I was going to get this kit to work. It does work. It's super smooth. It's super quiet. So yeah, after battling for a while, I got on the phone to RC Models as well. You know, they were all right in the end. Let's see if they come up with the A-arms that, to be honest, should be part of the kit, that were never included. So let's see whether it holds up with these A-arms, and whether RC Models can come through and supply me with and all the others who bought the kit from them with the alloy A-arms. I have ordered some from AliExpress anyway, but I'd rather have 2 sets than 1. You know me, I'll have 2 of everything if I possibly can. Righto, that's it. Also, next RC, I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I going to go with something slow like a crawler? Really love the new Traxxas TRX 6. Or I really love the look as well of a Losi Super Rock Ray, basically a smaller version of this. I fancy one of those, but it would take a lot of upgrading to get it to the place that I want it to be, and I think the Traxxas TRX 6 comes pretty much sorted. I would change the wheels and tyres, I would put a brushless system in, but I have a brushless system, crawling system all ready to go in. So anyway, I'm waffling, I'm talking shit. Boats are doing nothing until the winter. I run these mostly in the winter on a big lake. I don't want to run them on the little lake because they're too big. Peace.